How you at the gym and you let this 20-year-old, damn near teeny bopper, little old young white bitch get you 50 mil? You offer the pink toe Peckerwood 10 million. It be alright. 50 million? You didn't come up with that. Who you been? Guy, I don't even know a lawyer that even think 50 million. They would have been trying to it down for a meal or two. Here you go, bitch. And still been. Yeah, man, you saw what Ike Turner did.
Well, yeah, Ocho brought your name up a couple times.
Yeah. Shannon really don't like me.
You know what?
I done call all the football players, man, big old dumb stupid ass. You know, so.
Yeah, Diddy gone, and y'all don't know how to get pussy on your own no more. Look at you, boy. In the workout gym, looking like you kind of hating on me. You let Gilly get over there and talk down on me. Now, I don't want to come to your podcast no more. You done something to a white girl. I'm with them white folk. Hang at me. I'm with them white folk. Hang at me. And I believe her. I don't think she lying.
Charleston White went off on Shannon Sharpe, and he didn't hold nothing back. After all the drama that's been bubbling up, Charleston made it crystal clear. He's done playing nice. He said Shannon been sold out for a long time, and now that Hollywood doesn't need him anymore, they're tossing him to the curb. First thing Charleston brought up, that old clip where Shannon once said he wouldn't even ride an elevator alone with a woman, trying to protect his image and avoid drama. But now, he's out here in the gym letting some young lady roll up on him like it's nothing. Charleston clowned him hard for that.
How you at the gym and you let this 20-year-old, damn near teeny bopper, little old young white bitch get you 50 mil? You offer the pink toe Peckerwood 10 million.
But it wasn't just about that one moment. Nah, Charleston was digging deep, pulling out history and bringing receipts. He said there's been tension for a while, and it ain't one-sided. According to Charleston, Shannon always had an issue with him.
Well, yeah, Ocho brought your name up a couple times.
Yeah. Shannon really don't like me.
You know what?
I done call all the football players, man, big old dumb stupid ass. You know, so.
And it wasn't random either. Charleston admitted he talked wild about NFL players in the past, called them big, old, dumb, stupid men, and even went in on Deion Sanders heavy too. Nothing was off limits.
I done offended and insulted everybody. Yeah. But you gotta understand, homie, I done said some horrible things about Deion and the boys. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
this an alumni.
Yeah, that's why.
I said some horrible things about Deion is the modern day Bill Cosby and them boys is Theo Huxtable and yeah, man.
Yeah.
He's the modern day of that.
Cause it'll be messing up his.
This is the Fresh Prince and Bel-Air family.
Charleston didn't even try to hide it. He owned the fact that he said some real harsh stuff about Deion Sanders and that whole perfect dad image folks like to put on a pedestal. He said Shannon fits right into that made-for-TV family act, and according to Charleston, that hit Shannon right where it hurts. But Charleston didn't stop there. He turned the heat all the way up. He said Shannon ain't just mad about trash talk. Nah, he accused him of turning his back on the real ones. While Charleston stayed tapped in with the streets, showing love at the strip clubs and standing strong with real culture, he said Shannon ran off to play the corporate puppet, thinking a suit and a safe image would protect him forever.
Y'all know I got to get on. I got to get on Shannon Sharpe last now. Now, for one, he too mean to the bitches. I already knew he boy too mean to the bitches. I keep telling y'all, I'm the favorite uncle. I'm the uncle that they ain't got no dirt on me. They trying to throw dirt on me. They've been trying to do everything. Now, he been kind of been hating on me a little bit. Now look at it. Listen, boy, no, maybe he don't know. Maybe this uncle is a little lame. I'm the uncle with the game. That's why I stay at the strip club with real hoes. When you dealing with hoes and you ain't got these problems. You dealing with these little just trying to hit a lick. You dealing with a young 20-year-old conniving, manipulative, low-down, white. I'm talking about a dirty, funky hunk.
Then Charleston got real serious and broke down the lawsuit part by part. He didn't just keep it personal, he laid out the legal drama too. Shannon got slapped with a civil suit for SA battery. The woman, calling herself Jane Doe, filed a 13-page complaint. And Charleston made sure everybody knew this ain't even the same woman from that messy Instagram live incident back in September. So now it's looking like a whole pattern, not just some one-time mistake, and Charleston caught that quick. He pointed out the same lawyers involved. Tony Busby, the same guy who's been taking legal shots at major names like Jay-Z and Diddy. Busby built his whole reputation going after rich black men, and now Shannon Sharpe is caught right in the middle of that fire. But even with that setup sounding shady, Charleston still didn't let Shannon off the hook.
It be over up. 50 million? You didn't come up with that. Who you been? Guy, I don't even know a lawyer that even think 50 million. They would have been trying to it down for $1 million or $2 million, and still been. Yeah, man, you saw what Ike Turner did.
He clowned him for thinking he was slick, straight roasted him for trying to defend himself by dropping screenshots and crying shakedown when it was already too late. Shannon claimed this whole thing was a setup by Gabriella Zuniga, aka Carly from OnlyFans, and her lawyer Busby, saying they were just trying to snatch $50 million from him.
My family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly on OnlyFans. Gabby and Tony Busby want $50 million. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty. I know my family and fans know exactly what this is about, and I'm going to be out there telling you whatever I need to say, just like I always do. I love all you guys.
Charleston wasn't buying none of it. He laughed, saying Shannon had no business even messing with a young woman like that, especially one who clearly knew how to run the playbook way better than he ever did. Charleston didn't hold back at all. He made it loud and clear, real ones don't move like that. He broke it down, saying if you're dealing with seasoned women, like strip club pros or streetwise vets, you don't end up tangled in lawsuits. Those women know how to keep things cool and keep it player. But messing with young, clueless girls just trying to hit a quick lick, that's where dudes slip up.
That's why I stay at the strip club with real. When you dealing with hoes and you ain't got these problems. You dealing with these little just trying to hit a lick.
And just when it seemed like he was done, Charleston brought out the big guns. He even joked about Jesus, saying the Savior didn't hang with square women either. According to Charleston, he had Mary Magdalene, a woman who knew the game and how the world worked.
With them, cause Jesus kept Mary Magdalene. Got to walk with Jesus and his 12 disciples. Didn't get to hang out with the Savior. Only a hoe did. So I know how important a hoe is. Better learn and start appreciating and lead him pretty along. I'm telling you, he in the gym working out, looking like a big old black.
Charleston's point? Men need to understand the value of dealing with women who've seen some things, not ones who treat every situation like a setup.
Sweatpants on. Little white girl say you got a baby in your drawer. Girl say your dick is the size of a baby. She called it, come put that big baby, black baby in me. She called it a baby black baby. Whatever she would call it, she called it a baby. Boy got an infant in his drawer. Do you know what you could do, Unc, in the ghetto with an infant size, with money, and you got fame?
Then he went even harder on Shannon over that gym incident. He said Shannon was out there working out in sweatpants with no drawers on, basically handing people ammo to drag him through every tired stereotype about black men. Charleston said the woman even clowned Shannon's manhood, saying it was the size of a baby. And instead of helping him, that detail ended up being used against him. Charleston kept dragging Shannon for falling off and forgetting where he came from. He said Shannon should have stuck with the ghetto girls, the ones who'd never be out here filing some wild $50 million lawsuit just to cash out.
Girl down at a Hold'em strip club where I be hanging and fishing it, they can't even think 50 million. Even get mad at me. Say, I want for 50 million. You could have bought this for 50,000 in the ghetto. What happened when you leave? What happened when you go across the railroad track and be over 50 million? come up with that? Who you been? I don't even know a lawyer that even think 50 million. They would have been trying to shake a nigga down for $1 million or $2 million. And still, yeah, man, you saw what Ike Turner did.
And let's be real, a lot of people can feel that. Once you step outside the community and start moving in certain elite circles, the game gets way dirtier, cutthroat with no loyalty. Charleston didn't slow down either.
Yeah, Diddy gone, and y'all don't know how to get pussy on your own no more. Look at you, boy, in the workout gym, looking like Conto, big black slave. That's what she look like, Shannon. Big old black slave. With that lily white girl. Take go get you one. You man, you done fuck. I don't know what you done. Listen, they got skipped too. Don't feel bad. They got skipped too. They got skipped with a job.
He kept pushing that deeper message. He claimed Shannon sold himself out for the spotlight, traded in his realness for fancy interviews, shiny shoes, gym thirst traps, and chilling with folks who would flip on him the second things got messy. And Charleston didn't forget how Shannon let dudes like Jilly clown him on their shows. Now that Shannon's the one taking hits, Charleston laughed and said he wouldn't even want to pull up on Shannon's platforms anymore.
You were kind of hating on me. You let Gilly get over there and talk down on me. Now I don't want to come to your podcast no more. You done something to a white girl. I'm with them white folk. Hang him. I'm with them white folk. Hang that. And I believe it. I don't think she lying.
He said straight up, he don't mess with fake energy. Once you switch sides, that's it. You on your own. Charleston closed it out wild, saying straight up, he believes the woman's story, not because he knows every detail, but because, in his words, once a black man gets accused, especially when a white woman's involved, the system don't play fair. It's gonna come down hard, and that's just how it's always been, according to folks close to the situation. Charleston said it feels like Shannon's caught in a battle he can't win, no matter how hard he swings. But the part that really stung, Charleston claimed Shannon ain't even getting played by enemies. He's getting played by the same world he thought he could rise in by following their rules. That corporate lane he chased, now it's turning on him.
I don't think the white people sent this white girl to get you. I think you like raw meat. You like raw, you like your steak medium rare. I like mine well done, black like to cook. I'm talking about no pink. I like mine. Now I used to like white girl. Yeah, cause my daddy like white girl.
And the internet wasted no time chiming in. One person commented, Sharpe let it go to his head. He thought he had the pass card. You still a ninja. They got him. Another added, the scary part is, she turned down $10 million. That means she's gunning for the kill shot. And just when folks thought it couldn't get messier, boom, new whispers started floating around. Word on the street is that some big networks are distancing themselves from Shannon behind the scenes. Quiet calls being made, deals getting paused, and certain brands that used to flood his inbox, yeah, they're suddenly ghosting him. Charleston jumped on that too, saying this is what happens when you try to be the safe black man for corporate tables. He said they'll smile in your face when it benefits them. But the minute the heat turns up, they'll toss you faster than yesterday's news. He even joked that Shannon used to flex like he was untouchable. TV shows, podcast deals, celebrity parties. But now, those same circles acting like they never knew him. To make it worse, some fans have even flipped. Comment sections are loaded with folks calling him a sellout, saying he turned his back on the culture for clout. And now that it's backfiring, Charleston says it's looking like karma just pulled up with front row seats and popcorn. So now the question is, where do you stand on all this? Is Charleston White just wilding out for attention, or did he really hit a nerve with some truth bombs? Because one thing's for sure, he didn't sugarcoat anything. The way this drama's unfolding, it's like watching a house of cards crash in slow motion. And trust, your comments, we see them. The streets are locked in and everyone's got something to say. If you're rocking with these raw, unfiltered takes and you're tired of all the watered down noise out there, then you know what to do. Smash that like button. Hit subscribe so you never miss the next drop, and make sure to share this with someone who's been following the chaos too. We got another video already lined up and waiting, full of real talk, wild receipts, and no fake energy. Go ahead and click into that next one. Catch you on the flip side. See you in the next one.